Hi, how you doing? Just putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. I just sent out a call to all the usual lovely people that are here with me on a lot of these live streams. I've gone on early. I know, I'm sorry. I am all of 17 minutes early. I'm sorry. Zalster's here already. Early again, lol. I know, I'm sorry. And it's even earlier for you over there. Yeah, I just can't help myself. I'll tell you what it was. I got home earlier than I thought I was going to, and then I was like, I'm quite tired. So I thought, well, rather than sort of like sit around for 10 minutes and end up doing stuff, because that's what I do whenever I'm sort of early, so I just start doing something random, and I go down a rabbit hole, and if I can't close the rabbit hole at a logical point for my brain, then I get quite stressed. So I thought, rather than do that to myself, let me just come online early. I know that you guys are going to give me grief about it, and some of you aren't even going to say hello for the next 16 minutes. But I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. Simone's here. Hello, Simone. Lovely to have you in today as well. So what have I been up to today? I've been just doing some very boring work to do with the remote recording course. I say boring, I love it. I adore it so much. So I've been going live with that every week, every Monday, which has been super fun to be able to sort of like help out people with their problems or whatever with their business, and just doing some work off the back of that, really, and planning the rest of my week. Rhythm magazine, which is a magazine over here in the UK. It's a drum magazine. I grew up reading it. I love Rhythm. It is like the best thing ever. And I had been writing articles for them. But obviously, once all this COVID stuff hit, the magazine sort of like stopped production, I guess, stopped printing, just to weather the storm, as it were. But I got a phone call last week, and it was from the editor, and she was like, "We're back. Can you do us another article?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." So I've been trying to think about what I should write about with this sort of comeback issue. Obviously, I would like to address the fact that coronavirus is happening. That would be weird not to, but make it a really positive, uplifting, inspiring, just basically trying to help people through all this. So anyway, today I've been thinking about that as well, and how I can frame that and basically condense it into 300 words, because as you know, I talk a lot. I'm the same when I type a lot. I've got to do a lot of editing when I do these articles, so yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot. Simone says, I enjoyed your last video. Now, what was that? Was that the one, the 10 steps to learning any song? Because was it 10 steps? I think it's 10 steps. Yeah, I love sharing my process of learning songs, because it took me a very long time to work out the best way for me, at least, to learn songs. So to be able to share that with other people is always really fun, and hopefully it will help you and whoever else to find their own way. So let's talk about today. I know I've been a little bit kind of like mysterious about what this is today, and I can't actually tell you much about it, but I just thought it'd be a nice excuse to come on and say hello and hang out and do all the usual fun stuff. But it's what I can tell you. It's for something that's going to be out in November, I think. It's not a song per se, but I'm recording drums. Just drums. So treat it like another STEM club session. That's what I'm doing, at least. And as I said, I can't tell you much about it. What I can tell you is that it's something to do with an app called Tracked. I don't know if anyone has heard of this. So Trackd. And what it is, it's an app that you can get on the App Store on the iPhone. I think you can get it on Android as well. I'm assuming that you can. And basically, it's like having an 8-track on your phone, which is super cool. So it's great to sort of explain the concept of recording and multi-tracking to people that have never done multi-tracking before. And the fun thing about this platform is that you can collaborate with other users. So for instance, if I put up one of my drum tracks off from STEM Club, right? If I put that up on there, anyone can download it and use it, but use it within the app, and they can record on it within the app, and then it becomes a collab between me and this person, and then someone else can take it and put their thing on it. Like, it's this really interesting platform. So if you fancy going and checking that out, please do. It's like I say, Track. I'll type it in the the comments so you can see how to spell it as opposed to listening to me. Right, yeah, if you look for that basically on the App Store. So anyway, it's something to do with Tracked. I won't go much further into it than that, but it's going to be super fun. Charlotte's here. Hello, Charlotte. Here early. Lessons start 4 p.m. till 8 p.m. So I'll be around. Amazing. Right, yeah, so you'll be around for the next 12 minutes. Thank you for being here, Charlotte. That was super cool. So, the only brief that I've sort of heard... and David Levitt is here. Hello, David. Lovely to see you. Emily Koo. Hello. How are you? So, yeah, the only brief that I have in terms of this is recording a drum track in a standard kind of song structure between 100 and 110 BPM. So... hold on, let's set you up over with Logic so you can see what I'm talking about. I've just set up my regular click, which you guys all know because you've heard it a million times when you've been listening to me recording and stuff. I'm literally going to start off just by setting, something buzzing. That sometimes happens, a bit annoying. I don't know if, I don't think you've got the buzz, so it must be just me. So, 100 BPM. How does that feel right now? Oh, that feels nice. That feels real good. It's kind of like a leisurely walk. That's why I always think about these tempos. I think, why don't we go 108? Because I like 8. It's one of my favourite numbers. No, I think I might just go 100, because I'm quite feeling that. Nope. Yeah, I think 100 was like, yep, that's my vibe. Let's try 102. You notice that I'm doing even numbers. Yeah, I like that. Right, 102 it is. Well, that was hard. So I want to make this kind of, like I said, it needs to be in a song structure. I'm going to add some percussion because I want people to have the option. They're going to have the individual stems, so I want them to have maybe a bit of shaker, a bit of tambourine. I don't think I'm going to add cowbell today, although who knows. I may add some stomps and claps because we did that the other week and I really enjoyed it and it came out really well. By me putting a microphone over here and stomping and clapping over here, I thought that worked super well. So I may well add that also. But, I don't really know what to say. Really, like I say, I kind of just decided to live stream this for the crack. As in the chat. So if you're here, Martin Newby's here. Hello! Amazing cow bell. Haha. I thought you were saying, sorry, it's because the screen was slightly off my screen, so it made it look like you just said amazing cow. And I was thank you, Martin. I am a cow indeed. And hi. Hi, Martin. It's lovely to see you. As always. Right. So what I'm going to do, like I say, I want to do this in the sketch of a basic kind of song structure. So what I'm actually going to do is be really, really lazy and cheaty. And I'm going to copy this click track. I can't believe I'm doing this. Copy the click track. Put it in, right, I just want, you probably can't see the bottom of this page very well. I'm going to, in fact, just do it with my headphones so I know what I'm actually talking about. I never know what I'm talking about. In fact, let's put this on a completely different sound. Yeah, that'll do. So the reason I'm doing this is I want to just mark out each 8-bar section without having to think about it when I'm playing. So, and then we'll be into the next section, which works for me. So I want 8-bar sections. So I would like 8 bars, firstly, of, in fact, why not add some labels in whilst we're at it? So, intro, 8 bars. And then we're going to add this extra bar in 1 bar 4 at the end. And now I was thinking if there was some quick way I could do this, but I don't think there is. Right, so, oh, no, I don't want to bounce it. Let's add another one. So this will be a verse, verse 1, verse 1. Martin says, no, not at all. I don't know what you're no-notting at alling about, but I believe you. I don't know what's going on. As you can tell, I'm quite tired today. Right, and then we'll go for a bridge section, which I want to make 4 bars. Length. 4 bars, which I think I know what I'm going to do, and then we'll do a 8-bar chorus. Perfect. Okay, and now I'm just going to basically copy this. So we'll do... Oh, I haven't done any of the markers. It's the one thing I just said, right. So bridge, and then, chorus. I wonder if you can, sure you can copy markers. Oh, I'll be damned if I know how though. Right, so this is going to be first, oh, no. Verse 2. And then I'm guessing, in theory, I could just copy and paste all these. This is verse 2. Nathan's here! Yay! Oh, hey Nathan, hold on. Let me just finish doing this. Right, bridge. My brain. Chorus. I can make this a double chorus actually. Chorus. So double chorus, which means 16 bars. 16, and then this, and then we're going to do a middle 8 here. Middle 8. For 8 bars, weirdly. I know that that's absolutely crazy talk with, with it being called a middle 8 and all. Middle 8. And then another double chorus, and that is going to be our song, I think. The thing is that if people want to do more than that, they can always loop sections if they want, or whatever they want. Right, so let's just check what that is. 3 minutes 12. That's acceptable, I think. Right, Nathan, hello, afternoon. Good afternoon. Just cleaning the car, MOT tomorrow. Just cleaning the car, MOT tomorrow. Back to reality with a bump. Ha! That's funny because whenever my car goes in for a routine MOT, it's the only time it gets a clean, as in afterwards, because they clean it for me, and I'm the worst. I shouldn't say this. I was going to say I think it's a girl thing. I don't think it's a girl thing. I think it's a me thing. Nathan, look at my new friend! Yay! Nathan sent me a present, which is a lovely Gudetama, to go with my other collection of Gudetama things, like a calendar. And I have a mug that has lots of pens and stuff in it. And I have a tea towel in the house. I'm sure there's something. Oh, my phone cover. I'm a little bit obsessed at the moment. I go through phases of obsession, and this is definitely one of them, like, without a shadow of a doubt. Right, so Simone says, I've been playing a new LP. Oh, exciting. What LP is it? Tell us about it. Zauster's giving us hearts. I think Zauster's giving Nathan hearts for the Gudetama, and with good reason, because it's awesome. Makes me smile, which is nice. And yes, Nathan, you're a little angel. You are a little angel. Alright. So the plan is just to go in. Shall I do some percussion first? Yeah, I think I'm going to do some percussion first. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just do like a 4-bar shaker loop and then just loop it. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, see you later, Charlotte. She's off to teach Sweet Child of Mine, that classic that we have all played more than enough times in our lifetime, for sure. I'm sure you feel the same way. I love that song though. It never gets old, I must say. Oh, there's a lovely bit of food back there. Much better. And then there's, oh dear, I taught that once to Charlotte Bibby. Oh, two. Once two, not once to Charlotte Bibby. Once to Charlotte Bibby. Once was enough, haha. And Simone says, Metallica, The Sandman Cometh. Ooh, limited to 1,000 copies on gold vinyl. Dude, that sounds amazing. And Maysel Drums is here. Hello, Maysel. Lovely to see you, as always. And Nathan says, wow, that sentence really needed the extra O. It's amazing what one O can change in a sentence in its meaning. Right, so I'm just going to mute in the room and just do a real quick little loop of percussion, and then I will go and play some drums. All right. Oh, in fact, I need to sort out my snare drum, so I might do that in here, although it's going to be loud. But we'll see how we go, just so I can continue chatting to you guys, to be honest. Right, so yeah, let's do some shaker. That was literally all I wanted to do. Just give it some basis, you know. I like to have something to play to, even if it is just me shaking a shaker. Oh, not you. What I'll do is I will just take from the middle, and I always try to take an odd number of bars so that it doesn't loop on the 4, if that makes sense, because I like things to kind of be a bit weird. Right. Let's check that. Yay! Alright. I know it doesn't sound like much, but that kind of thing really does make a difference. So, at least for me, I'm going to head next door and... Oh, no, I'm not. No. I should... Oh, sorry. I should do the things that I said I'm going to do. Okay, I'm just going to go get my snare drum because I need to sort out the actual snare because it's too loose. I'll show you what I made. In fact, I need to make sure I've got tools. Do I have the right tools? Oh, this is clever. What a company. Right, so I'm sorry, there will probably be some loud moments and apologies. My camera's gone all weird and I'm going to try and get it into focus, trick it into focusing. It's not happening, and you can see how tired I really look today. Maybe tiredness. Oh, crying out loud. Right, it will sort itself out because it always does eventually, but you'll have to bear with me. So, this snare drum that is completely out of focus. I love this snare drum. It's from Nashville. It's from a company called Drum Supply. Oh, this is bugging me now. Right, come on. Focus. You can do it. Look at the bags that you could focus on. Look at the hair that you could focus on. Come on. There must be a way to shock this into focusing, surely. If I sit really far back. This is just not happening, is it? I wonder if mid-thing I can add in. Right, bear with me for a second. Do you see the kind of silliness that happens when I don't have to new. Oh, I don't know what's happened, so apologies, but you'll see. Okay. It's fine. If the camera won't work the way that we want it to, we'll just use this one instead. So, this drum is from Drum Supply in Nashville. It was a present for me from my husband 4 years ago. Wow, that's gone quick. 2016 he got me this when we were apart. We were just married, and he was on tour in the States. He was away for my birthday. He left me this as a present, and I mean, talk about the perfect present for a drummer. But I've been recording with this. In fact, yeah, I've been recording with it, and basically the snare on it, and I've been using this on the Voice Kids, but the snare on it has been, it's done up to the hilt. I've just realised I've just put sawdust, like stick sawdust, all over my legs. Yeah, when I tighten it, it gets quite loose quite quick, and the reason is just quite simple. It just needs the this bit, the thread bit of the snare, it just needs to be tighter to start with, basically, so that I can mess around with it more. And most of these drums usually have a screwdriver situation, but this, because they're an awesome company who've thought about this, they let you use a drum key to change it, which is awesome. So I'm hoping that this will just work nice and easily. Oh, I've already messed it up, haven't I? I wasn't concentrating. Should always concentrate when you do things like this. Don't be like me. There we go. There we go. I think maybe it's as simple as you need to do it up when it's actually off. Oh no, that's oh, do you know what? Oh, there we go. Right, that's not the problem with the snare drum, that's the bottom of the head there, that's my fault. It's because this snare, the bottom head is tuned so low because I was doing some 70s inspired stuff, but I think I should probably tighten it for this, if that makes sense. I used to have it so that, and this was mainly on sort of metal drums, not heavy metal drums, as in metal drums like 402, a Logic 402, which is copper over brass, I think. Don't quote me on that, I might be wrong. But I used to always make sure the bottom head was super duper tight, so super duper high, and then it would always sound great. But it is different with different drums. So, for instance, wooden drums just react differently. They're the ones I've got least experience with, actually. Do you know what? I might use this today. I feel like maybe it's not the right time. Because look, all this is very loose as well. Again, it's that 70s sound that I love so much. But sorry, I keep looking at the wrong camera. I'm looking at this one now. Right. Let's see if my other camera has decided to actually behave itself. Where are you? Where are you? Video capture device. That must be this. Oh, yay! It's in focus! There you go. Just needed a bit of punishment and then it behaved itself. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there must be a setting to stop that from happening. But there we go. Right. Nice. So I don't want to, I'm trying to not colour the sound too much. I'm trying to make it quite versatile, but not too versatile. But I don't want to be like, this is a 70s track. I want to be like, right, this could be a 70s track, this could be a pop track, like a modern pop track, this could be a rock track even. This, oh yeah, I was thinking about that actually. Yeah, I've just reminded myself of some stuff. Who else have we got in at the moment? So, la da 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 da. Nathan said, manual focus? Yeah, I know. Oh, Simone says, oh, sparkle, sparkle. Yeah, this drum is just delicious. I just absolutely adore it beyond belief. Oh, Walrus Tass is here. Hello. It's late where you are. Just finished streaming some video games on Twitch with some mates. How are things, everyone? Dude, What game are you streaming? I mean, I don't know how Twitch works. Don't even, I'm not even gonna pretend to know anything. But what game were you playing? Because that's important. Walrus says, "Ooh, very pretty drum. I know. I love this drum so much." Dust is like sparkly. Walrus says, "What snare wires are you using, dude?" I don't even know. They've got no recognisable marks. Not a clue. Not a clue. The ones that came with them. The snares on my Sensortone Elite are on their way out, debating between going with Pearl, as always, or something different. I have no idea about snare wires. Zero clue. I have never swapped out snare wires, I don't think. In saying that, I do want to swap out the snare bed on one of my drums, but I'll have a look on the other drums. I think they're all like Ludwig drums. Do Ludwig make their own snares? I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, Ludwig. And don't ask me what they are though. Pure Sound. That's a good one. Pure Sound. Yamaha Zone. Ludwig. Yeah. Pure Sound. It's looking to me like if they're not the factory ones, which clearly are the ones that I use the most, Pure Sound are the one. And don't ask me what what model number. No idea. But yeah, Pure Sound seems to be all the one. I've never ever looked at what snare wires I'm using. So at least I know that now. Mainly Pure Sound. Don't know what make model rather. And so Nathan says, I'm hoping to finally get to play my new Ludwig Classic Maple Snare next week. Ah, that sounds delicious. Been waiting so long to hear it in comparison to my Mapex Black Panther. Ooh, yeah. Let us know how that goes, actually. Let us know how that's sounding. Is that... So next week, does that mean that you're having access to a studio or something? Because I hope that isn't scuppered by this week, by today's address, which it happened in Parliament earlier, but the official one's the public's at 8 o'clock tonight. I'm not looking forward to it. Zalster is... What is that? What is that? It's just a thumbs up, but it's got like a green lines. I've never seen that. That's lovely. Walrus says metal snares is where it's at. I agree totally. Fam, my snare is super super tight, batter and resonant. Nickel plated beaded brass, quite pingy, loads of overtones, but sounds mint with a very oomphed rim shot. All I do. Yeah, when I'm playing live, often that is all I do, which it sometimes doesn't work. So I've had to be more purposeful with my lack of rim shots. Nathan says, hey Dave, sorry, soapy hands. What? Is that all? I don't understand. Simone says, I'm really looking forward to seeing and working on my classic car again this week. Oh yeah, even your classic cars and bikes, if I remember rightly. Zelster, that is a you got this emoji. Oh, okay, you got this. I like it. I've never seen it, but yeah, thank you for introducing me to the you got this emoji. I like it. Nathan says, yeah, well, we'll see. Well, if that wasn't the most English thing you could have come out with ever. Okay, so I'm going to obviously mess around with the snare drum in the room there once it's on the kit in the room, but let's switch over to the live room. I'm just going to go, I'll probably only do one take to be honest, and then just go from there. What did I do in the end? So verse, chorus, verse, bridge, chorus, verse, bridge, chorus, double chorus, middle eight. Oh, and then I didn't even put in the last chorus, which is clever. Aren't you not clever? That will be a double chorus. Thanks very much. Okay, cool. Alright, well, I'm going to switch over and I will be back in around about 3.5 minutes, I'd say. So if you've got any questions or any chat, as always, stick it in and I will come and say hello afterwards. Alright, I will see you shortly. Sounds pretty good. Okay. Oh, no card. That's not going to work, is it? I think that's definitely known as over-engineering the situation. Totally just put was it the second section? The bridge. Wrong number of bars. Everything was out. So, yeah, over-engineering the situation like an idiot. But that's okay. Nobody's perfect. Look, this bridge, I bet it says 6 bars, doesn't it? Oh, no, it doesn't. It says 4. Maybe I just played it wrong. Oh, maybe I did, yeah. Maybe it was this verse. Something was out. It was probably just me. Well, in any case, it was me. It doesn't matter how it happened. I was out, but yeah, nothing that a bit of cut and paste couldn't handle anyway. So that's totally fine. Right, so yeah, I think it's just a case of cleaning up and doing a bit of percussion here and there, like in the different sections, and then we should be good. So let's see what people are saying in the thing. So Simone says, "That's a big water bottle." Yes, it is. 2 litres. I love this water bottle. Oh, we had a sad situation. So my sister has a very similar one, if not identical, aside from a couple of little bit things. But so most of you in the room know she's an ice skater. She was teaching. She was coaching. Was it last week? Yeah, it must have been. And she left this on the side of the barrier, and someone knocked it off, and it just smashed. Like, I think she said that she went to take the lid up, like this bit off, and the whole thing came off. She was devastated, like absolutely heartbroken. And I get it. Like, me and her, I think most of my family, we're obsessed with water, being hydrated. We just love water. I love water. I have it with me at all times. Anyway, so she was like super duper upset about it. But she got a new water bottle, and I just saw it. So she's got a brand new one, super happy with it. And she even got a spare one just in case, which is great because I almost sent her one. So she almost had 3. But it's all good. But yeah, we love it. So I know that if I drink one of these a day, I've drunk 2 litres of water. This is my second one for today. So far I've drunk 2,500 millilitres. Not litres. That would be deadly. It'd be like drinking a small swimming pool, probably. Right, so Walrus Task. Oh, I thought, seeing as it's after 1 a.m, it was the end of the stream. A happy accident. Honestly, a little Devo. It isn't more Shannon Bailey, to be honest. Oh, yeah, we miss him. But got one booked in with him at the end of October, so don't worry about it. And Walrus Task says, # most beautiful snare. Dude. And Nathan says, happy accident. Bob Ross, oh yeah, he used to say things like that, didn't he? Happy accident. Says, to be fair, Nathan, it's how I live my life. It's just good fortune, which is a good thing. Nathan, are you a little like the Fonz Dave, riding around on your bikes? Maybe not in your bike, on your bikes, just like, hey. Salsa says, Walrus Task, what game are you playing? Yes! I asked this. He didn't listen to me. Did he listen to you, Zalster? Jed says, good afternoon, Emily and friends. Hello, Jed. It's lovely to have you in, as always. Hey, Jed. Hope you're well, mate. Friend Nathan. And Jed says, hey, buddy. Just got home from work. I'm glad to hear that you're working, Jed. That's super cool. Walrus Task says there are a couple of clips on there and the whole stream. Lots of fun. But we're here for M's Brilliance. Dude, just tell us what game you're playing. I want to know what game you're playing. I don't understand. And where are the clips? Where would we find the clips? Put a link if you can. Sometimes they don't let you put links if you're not the moderator or whatever. But tell us the game. And plus, hello, M's Brilliance, non-existent. Mika Bell, hello. I can't see your picture properly. Thoughts on The Darkness's Rufus Taylor? Okay, for a second there I thought you were my friend, my sister's friend, Michael Bell, but I don't think you are. I think you're Mika Bell. Thoughts on The Darkness's Rufus Taylor? He's awesome. Love him. He is so perfect for that band. He's great. I haven't actually met him in the flesh yet, but I know that we'd be great friends. I'd throw my arms around and give him a big cuddle because, yeah, he just seems like such a cool bloke and he's a great player. So what more could you want? And he's much more rock and roll than me. Look at me. I am not rock and roll. I'm some idiot. And I'm okay with that. But yeah, he's wicked. So good. Jed says, tell me more about the secret project. Oh yeah, sorry, you weren't here at the beginning. So I can't tell you much about the secret project, but what I can tell you is that it's part of this this app called Tracked. So it's gonna, what I'm doing is going to be out around November time, and I'll let you know what it is once it's out. But the app itself is so basically it's like you download it on your phone, and it's like having an 8-track on your phone, and it's really brilliant. So for instance, okay, I have a profile on there. You can look it up if you want. Emily Drums. I'm Emily Drums everywhere. And I've put up some of my drum stem club things on there, and people can download them and then use this app to record over the top of my drum stems, which is like super cool. And then someone else on the app could get hold of that and then record on top of that. And it's just this really interesting collaborative app and it's free as well. That's the other thing. So just getting more people into recording and creating songs and songwriting, which I'm all about. Anyone that is going to tell their story, I'm like so all about it. I can't even express to you how into that idea I am. It's just so cool. And Simone says, I'm now playing Shenmue. I feel like I should know that song, but I'm not sure. And Maura says, oh, so I put a link in my comment. Oh, which is why it hasn't shown up for M or you. Playing Among Us on Twitch. What is Among Us? Twitch.com/WarsTest. Okay, wicked, thank you for that. That's super cool. Among Us, what kind of game is it, please? I really like RPGs. If it's an RPG, I'd totally go and play it. If it's on PlayStation or even Mac. I don't know if he plays games on Mac. Mika Bell says, he's awesome! He is awesome! We're talking about Rufus Taylor as well. You would have fitted the darkness too, but that's what's best. But what's best for you is always best. Exactly right, I completely agree. It's a funny thing because, you know, when you sort of like make a decision about something and you're like, I don't know if this is the right decision, and that decision was so difficult. It was so just like, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, and blah, 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 blah. But then literally, as soon as Rufus joined the band, I was like, oh, yeah, it was absolutely the right decision for all parties involved. Like, I knew it was the right decision for me, but I felt really bad for them. But then when they found Rufus, I was like, oh no, this has worked out perfectly for everyone. Like, this is probably how it was meant to be. So I'm so happy. I can't wait to meet the guy. Like, he seems like such a nice bloke from what I've heard from the guys. So, what was Taz says? There we go. I love it. Workaround. Do a workaround. Always have a workaround. And Nathan says Mika from Red Dead Redemption 2. Is that what RDR2 is? I was thinking about Red Dead Redemption 2 today because someone recommended it to me as a game to play, and I played it and I just couldn't get on with it. I always go on about this and it makes me sound like such an old person. Too much functionality. I need parameters to work within. So Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy VIII is like my perfect game, or Broken Sword, my perfect game. I love it. So anyway. David says he is my Rogers boy. Oh, well, Rufus. And David says, Emily, no, you are so rock and roll. I'm really not. It's okay, I don't want to be. I just want to be me, which is some idiot. I would hate for people to think that I was some rock and roll person. So, oh, she's an idiot, or, oh, it means I can't come and talk to her. Like, I want everyone to come talk to me all the time. I'm just a normal person. Okay, Shenmue is a game. I don't know that game. Tell me about it. What is it about? What kind of game is it? I've never heard of it. And what platform is it on? And Mika Bell says, I know what you mean. Yeah. Things work out, don't they? It's so cool when they do. I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. Really, truly believe that. And that is a wonderful example. It really is a wonderful. And bonus, I still got to record on Last of Our Kind. So proud of that album. So Walrus Tess says it's a whodunit mystery thing. Oh my god, I'm about it. On PC, after a few drinks, a lot of yelling and carrying on. Quite funny at the time. Brilliant. I will totally understand. No Office, but Rufus Taylor was a perfect. No Office? I think you mean No Offence. I'm not 100% sure. But Rufus Taylor was a perfect fit. I completely agree. Such a good fit. And I'm sure that in fact, I know that they feel the same way, so it's perfect. Yay! Joe Perkins is here. Hello, Joe. So me and Joe worked together a long time ago on a song called Santa's Coming, and we've worked on a couple of other tunes over the years, and I love Joe. Joe's wicked. We love you. Joe says, gutted I'm not seeing you in Cardiff tonight. Just seen my diary. Soon. Is that... Oh, wow. So I was meant to be on tour with Kim this month around the UK, apparently, according to Joe. I love that you know better than I do. As soon as those dates got postponed, I was like, right, I need to take them out of my diary, otherwise I'm going to be super depressed about it. So not that you've made me depressed, that's totally fine. And yeah, we will get to hang out, go for another Pizza Express or whatever we end up going and doing. Yeah, that was such a fun day. I really enjoyed, well, a few hours. Me and Joe met up and just chatted about music and food, mainly food, and his latest trip to Italy and all the ice cream that he'd eaten, and I was very jealous. So I don't know whether I say this often enough. I remember very random things about encounters with people, and I feel like that's a prime example. Couldn't tell you anything like normal, could tell you that he'd just been to Italy and eaten a lot of ice cream. What can I say? Pizza! It was good pizza. That was a really nice day. That was one of the highlights of that tour for me, actually. Like, aside from the playing, obviously, that day was really fun. Matt Black, stick to Pac-Man. Matt Black, you're showing your age. No, I'm joking. You are literally showing your age. No, Matt Black, 1972. I think that means you're showing your age. Pac-Man is a classic. There is nothing wrong with a bit of Pac-Man. I should put this drum back down. And Nathan says, have you pre-ordered your PS5? No, I haven't, because I'm such an old person that I just feel like it's going to be a waste. Can I tell you who I think may have ordered one, though? My dad. I don't even know what game he wants to play on it, but he's obsessed. He's the one that got us into gaming, really, as kids, and yeah, brilliant. So, Shenmue is on Dreamcast. That's a bit of a throwback. Love the Dreamcast. We used to play Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast, and well, that was all I really remember, actually. Dreamcast, Xbox, PS4. I have a PS4 and Xbox One. There is so much to it. Would be easy to Google it. I will. I'll Google it after we've been on. And Nathan says, yeah, I should be working another cruise. Canary Islands. Oh, dude, ho hum. Yeah. It means that when we do get back to it, it's going to be so amazing, and just, I'm sure that you feel the same way, Nathan, and everyone in this room. I never take for granted my job. I'm so aware how lucky I am to play for a living. I still feel like that in the studio. Just because I can't play live, it doesn't mean I'm not grateful. Oh my God, this studio, I'm so grateful for it. But I believe that everyone is just going to be so much more grateful for what they're doing, which is a nice thing in a horrible situation. Jed Kenyon, food! Who mentioned food? I'm munching through a chicken pasta right now. I'm a bit weird about chicken and pasta. I don't know why. I just feel like it doesn't go together. But I'd be willing to have my mind changed, of course. But it seems unusual to me, and I have no idea where that's come from. But sounds like it's delicious, to be fair. And if it was in front of me right now, of course I would eat it, and I'm sure that I would love it. And Dust says, yes, I was supposed to see you too in London at the Palladium. Oh no! Did I know that? That you were coming to the Palladium, Zalster? I don't feel like I did. But that's good to know. Can you remind me if you do manage to make it to the rescheduled shows? Please let me know so that I can say a proper hello. And us says, Jed, that sounds so good for lunch. Jed says, didn't have a chance to eat it earlier, lol. Nathan says, I reckon your dad likes a bit of Assassin's Creed. I think Assassin's Creed, do you know what, actually? Yeah, he probably would, but it's a bit too magical for him. He's not so much into the magic thing. He'd probably really like Red Dead Redemption 2, actually. And he never liked Final Fantasy, none of that. He did like Tomb Raider. What else did he really like? He liked Resident Evil. He enjoyed that. I think he likes games that scare him. I always remember on the Tomb Raider one that he was playing, I think it was Tomb Raider 3, there was a specific section where a big T-Rex comes out at you. He loved it. It really made him jump when it first happened. What else did he play? Yeah, Resident Evil. I mean, he likes a bit of the Formula One games. I can't believe I can't really remember what games. If Hannah was here right now, she'd list you a whole bunch of games that I'm forgetting right now. But we used to watch him. In fact, the first game we ever played with him, watched him play and sort of played with him, was Myst. Do you remember that? MYST. We had it on the Mac. And that was just so much fun, like trying to work out all the clues and all. It's probably where my love of like that sort of game came from, was that early sort of stuff. Warista says, Nathan, sorry I missed your comment. Yeah, I was about 5 hours round trip on the Ducati to Swansea and back. Good Lord. I saw that. Did you not tag a picture like today or yesterday? And it said Swansea. And I was like, is that lad in Wales? But obviously you're not. You have a Swansea over there in Tasmania or thereabouts. So sunny weather, beach time, great trip. Second best escape compared to drumming, eh? That's a good one. You're right. Walrus Tass says good day to go. Good day out on the bike. Walrus Tass, I need to remember what bike my dad's got, and I should just ask Tone. It's quicker, but he's got a Ducati of some sort. Apparently it's a nice one. I don't really know. Nathan says, chicken pasta, hot, yes. Cold, not so sure. And Simone says, I found Red Dead quite tedious. Yes, Simone, I'm with you. Tedious. And just, why am I going in here killing these people? Like, what have they done? No background, just, here, you're going to go kill... And I don't like that. I don't like killing people at the best of times in games, and real life, obviously. Never. But, sorry, I'm watching a lot of Dexter at the moment, so I'm quite sensitive about, like, it's just constant people being killed. I need to take a break from it, I think, actually. But yeah, I'm with you. Red Dead. I just couldn't get on with it. I think I understand why people like it, but there's certain things that I'm like, I'm not interested. So Nathan says, oh, the new Resident Evil on PS5 looks amazing. Well, that's interesting. I'm just going to do myself a little voice note because I don't think Hannah's here, and I would ask her to remember this. Right, Resident Evil 5 on the PS5 for Christmas present. Yes. I got this really cool app. So voice note, but then it emails me a text version as well, and the voice note. So that I can have it on my emails and then I can just file it where I need to file it. It's a really good shout. That's if he hasn't ordered one. If he hasn't ordered a PS5, they're expensive, aren't they? Maybe me and my sister can go halves and stuff. Anyway, Walrus Tass says, Mist was amazing! It was amazing! That last scene. Honestly, I wish I could go back. I don't know if you remember this, David, and I'm sorry if people have already haven't played this and they want to, but to be honest, I mean, it's like 30 years old now. Not 30, it's 25 years old. That last scene where you have the red book guy, the blue book guy, and then the weird green monk guy, you should have seen us, like, arguing which one we should choose. Which one? Go with the red one! No! And we were fighting over the red and the blue guy. The green guy didn't even get a look in! And all I'll say is, David, you know what happens at the end. So David Frontman said, I adore Resident Evil. Yeah, I can't remember which one we played. Was it 3? I was in... Where was I? I was walking. I have a friend who lives in central London. I was walking up to her flat a while ago. And the combination of my footwear, my boots, and the metal stairs sounded like the girl when she's walking around in Resident Evil, and I was like, no one's gonna know what the hell I'm talking about. But all I wanted to do was call my sister and just be like, do you recognise this sound? And I know she would have been like that. Walrus Tass says, back in the day, Myst, yeah. Riven and Zork. So Riven was the second one, wasn't it? I don't think we did Riven, and Zork I'd never even heard of, so sorry about that. Oh gosh, I need to be up on my games. Lewis is here! Lewis Morehouse Music. Hey Emily, hey Lewis, lovely to see you. I feel like you're a new person to me, so welcome to the madness. It's mainly just me chatting rubbish and talking about food and games today, which is good. Tell us about yourself. Where are you? What are you up to? Who are you? Tell us everything, and we can have a nice little chinwag about it. Nathan says, yeah, there's some awesome puzzle VR games on PSVR. Dude, I got a PSVR. I had it for about a year and a half, 2 years, maybe even longer. couldn't get on with it at all. And I have since got the Oculus Rift Quest, and I really like it, and I love it as a concept. But the problem is, every time I go to play it, I get very hot very quickly, and I just don't feel well. And it's not, well, obviously it's a motion tracking thing. It's not like a seasickness kind of unwell. It's a hot thing. I just feel really hot. I'm really gross. So yeah, at the moment, not for me. But I think the potential with VR is so exciting. And this is how my brain thinks, because I just think this is phenomenal. Say you're a sports person, right? And you know sports people do a lot of visualization of, like, say you were a racing driver, say you were doing Silverstone, the perfect drive. What does that look like? You know, what do you have to do that? If you could actually have a VR program that you could program in your drive to be perfect, and then watch that like every day and program yourself to drive it perfectly, I think that is going to change the game in terms of like sports performance, and that could be music performance as well, because I think you could do it with music. Fascinating. I can't wait to see where that gets to later on down the line, because I think that is going to change. That is going to be a massive change in like sports performance and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, just my thought on it, and I might be completely wrong, but I think it'd be interesting. Warastas says super subtle for Dad Christmas present. For Dad Christmas present. For Dad sounds like an Irish way of saying Dad. Dad. David says, try The Boys TV show and Carl Urban. Tony is watching The Boys at the moment. He's really enjoying it, actually. So I haven't seen it, but maybe I should get into it, and we could watch it together. So that probably makes sense, actually. So yes, maybe I should check that out. Nathan says, just started it, but liking it so far. Yeah, Danley's here. Hello, Danley. Lovely to see you as always. And David says, yeah, Nathan. Nathan says, I can hear that walking sound in my head. Right? I was so excited when it happened. Disproportionately excited about the sound of my footsteps. Many an hour spent on those games. Yeah, me too. Nathan says, yeah, I get the same on the shooting games on VR, like super hot. Oh my God. I got super hot because I was like, you know, everyone's going on about this, and it does look interesting. I was rubbish at it, by the way. But same as you, I started doing it, and I was doing all this, and then I was like, I'm boiling, and it's been like 5 minutes, and I'm not very good at it either, so it just was a lose-lose-lose situation. What did I enjoy? I mean, Beat Saber's fun. That is a fun game, but not something that makes me want to do it. I did play a puzzle game that I can't remember what it was called. Got about 10 minutes in, and then something a bit freaky happened within the game, and it freaked me out, because the nature of VR is that you truly believe that you are there, and I was like, no, I'm out, too scary, no, not doing it. So yeah, that was the end of that. I'm such a baby. Right. Dan Lee says VR roller coaster. Yeah, you're funny. No. In fact, what did... Okay, so ages ago, when one of the first VR things came out, my dad got it, of course. Like I said, my dad is totally into gaming and all that sort of stuff. Tony, my husband, went on a VR roller coaster. Oh, it was so good. So he used to be in the Marines. He's like the bravest person I've ever met in my life. He's so cool. And this was so... Most people, they get on the VR thing, the VR roller coaster, and I said, do you want to sit down? Here, have a chair so you can sit down so you feel like in the roller coaster. No, I want to stand up. And I was like, are you crazy? He spent the whole time just doing, with the VR headset, just going like this. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen, but he just rode it. It was crazy. It's just bonkers, absolutely bonkers. Right, Warastas says... Oh, sorry, no, Zalsta said, I used to put a fan blowing on full when I used to play. Brilliant. Warastas says, hi, Danley. Anywho, several drinks and a long day of riding in the sun and heat later. I'm well and truly spent. Have a great day, Avro. Evening, everyone. It's lovely to see you, David, as always, and I'm glad that you got to catch us. Love you all. Make music and each other... Love you all. Make music. Love each other. Catch y'all later. We love you, David. We love you. Dan saying, see you, David. Zal says, bye. And Simone says, I played a VR horror game on PS4. You're braver than me, Simone. Jed saying, bye, David. Danley says, Google Cardboard. Oh, yeah, one of the first VRs for Android had VR roller coaster. It made me feel sick. Brilliant. Yeah, I remember when that came out. Actually, that was a massive deal. And actually, very ingenious, actually, if you think about it. Oh, sorry, I've accidentally hit the thing. I'm going to have to do an edit because I just played this wrong, basically, but it doesn't matter. It's totally fine. Okay, so let's just hear how it sounds in fact. So we're not going to do a comp because I only did one thing. But what we are going to do is I'll just call it edit, and we'll just make it good, and we'll just add some percussion. So I almost want you to see what I'm doing with the mix, because I feel like this might be interesting. Maybe not. Oh, you can't even really see what I'm doing. Okay. Let's turn down this shaker a bit. It's quite loud. And actually, what it is that everything is quite... Right, I'm just going to remix this whole thing because it's mixed for a very different kind of sounding drum kit. So there's a funny... There it is. I mean, it's all sounding good. I just want to... So, right, I'm going to add some tambourine, and then I'm going to work out what went wrong in terms of the structure and sort that out. Right, so let me just meet you in the room, and then I'm just going to... Sorry, I said that mid-sentence. In fact, let me just... oh, hold on. That's why it was sounding a bit odd. That's better. Right, I'm going to meet you in the room and record some tambourine. there it was. It was meant to be 4 bars, and for some reason in my head I had it that was 4 bars, which it was not. So, I do know that I've done that right in this section, I believe. Oh, I've just done a 2-bar bridge in both. Well then, that is that then. So that's obviously what felt right, so that's what's going to happen. Alright, well that makes it easier. Right, I'll put you on mute again and keep recording this tambourine. Nice. Alright, I'm going to do some stomps and claps in that from that middle section right out. So let's do that. going to do some little claps. Maybe not claps. Oh, sorry, this is going to be painful. Sorry. I think I'm going to just do these on the little, on that last little chorus. Okay. That last little offbeat thing, just really, not the clicks. It's good, isn't it? Just falling off there. I will just take this and take this. I'm talking like this. Oh, no, wrong bit. Would you? What is it? Ah. I'm going to take you. Copy and it's a annoying thing. So annoying. Okay. So I'm going to do what I did the other day, which was stick some EQ on those stomps and stuff, because we can make them a little more boomy sounding. So, because that just sounds a bit pony. Let's take that off. I'm going to stick a compressor on. I don't even know what compressor I'm putting on, but something, anything. I would like ones with presets, please. Makes my life easier. Oh, can't even remember. I'll tell you what I'm going to use. Use CLA is always quite a good one. take off the reverb. Okay. Oh. There's a bit of editing that needs to be done with this tambourine actually, because I was messing around. I wanted to see how that kick out was sounding because I moved it. It can come down, it's pretty loud. Oh. Wow, they're loud. I reckon that could do with some sort of... Ooh! Yeah! Turn it around a bit. Same with the clicks. I love the Chris Lord Algae plugins, are just amazing. Let's do a snare sort of one. I wonder if we could. Just take off the high end. course. I think I just want some claps now and some 2s and 4s, and that should finish it off. So just claps. I'm just going to mute you in the room. I might do something a bit different, not a traditional clap, but we'll see. I might just end up doing what you should do for claps, right? Not that. Ow! I keep hitting myself. There's a bit of a rit at the end there, which I'm not convinced about. What the hell is this? Where did that all come from? There's wood chips everywhere. Not wood chips like sawdust, but proper sawdust. Right, okay. Let's... Oh, it's already... because I copied it, of course. Right, I want some claps. Just... Cues all over the shop because I copied over from... I'm just going to say this, and I'm just going to do the old flex time editing. So I'm just going to analyse this, which means that I can just get over to the chat because I haven't been over there for ages. Right, whilst that's analysing. Right, what have I been missing? So... Dolan says, just popping in to say hi to everyone, have a great week and enjoy the sunshine. Oh, by the way, and did you ask your dad if you knew my dad? I can't remember. I can't remember if I did, then he doesn't. But I'm not convinced that I have. So I will try to remember. I'm seeing him on Sunday. You've gone already, I think. So that's annoying. I can't remember your dad's name. Chris Lee? I can look it up. I'll look it up and I'll get back to you on that one. To be determined. Like I say, I'm convinced that Carousel was around when he was. So Nathan says, sorry, battery up while I was still outside working the car. Back now, haha. It's alright, you've just missed me messing around as usual. Yes, I've yet to brave Resident Evil VA. No. Yeah, no, not for me. I don't like being scared. It's my least favourite state to be in. Well, one of. David says, by the way, the stems you're mixing are amazing. Oh, thank you. I have an idea to record them on the tape and use them as playback at my gigs. Yay! And make drummers cry here. To be fair, that was one of my sort of visions that people could use them for. So I'm glad that you're thinking about it too, because I thought, I wonder if. So yeah, Nathan says, loving this whole new stomp and clap theme that's appearing now. Me too. It's fun. I enjoy it. Especially something like this. It means I get to do what I like, which is basically what every stem pack is, to be honest. But there we go. Nathan says, man, I got Kira's time signature challenge wrong this week. I must be getting rusty. I didn't see that. I didn't know she's doing a time signature challenge. That's fun. My dad used to do that to me as a kid. Right, what time signature is this? Oh, it's a bar of 13 and then a bar of 7. It was always Rush. Charlotte Beam says, back again. What did I miss? Many bits of randomness. How was your lesson? I don't know if you had one or two. Charlotte says, sounding nice. Thank you. Nathan says, yes, love that delay syncopation. Yes, it's fun. I like it. Jed says, haha, I just remembered. I seen an advert with Kimwa advertising chocolate. Things you do when you're not gigging or working. That's so funny. That was actually from, when was that? Oh, unless maybe it's a new one. She actually did it back in April, not just gone the year before, and it was so funny. We got Cadbury's to send us all these decals to put on our bus, and what that meant was we tricked other artists into thinking that Cadbury's was sponsoring our tour, which is this whole thing. It was just hilarious. You should have seen us. We all met at a certain place to get on the bus, so everyone parked their cars. But we couldn't leave for a couple of hours, so you should have seen. It was like all the band trying to find things to stand on to then put these decals on the side of the bus, and it was just, I've got video of it. I shouldn't share it because it would be unfair, but we found like an old dumpster which we rolled over to the bus, and we got one of our guys to like jump on top of it and put it on. In fact, he's the one that got them printed. It was just all manner of laughs, and then like rolling through some tiny little villages and then onto like these festivals, and just the other artists just going, are Cadbury sponsoring you? Yeah. Honestly, the Kim Wilde lot are just so full of fun and piss taking. Basically, it's so brilliant. David says, yes, Nathan. Nathan says, you're going to deliver to her, Jed. So I did find out, because she now has done a commercial for an advert. I'm not American. An advert for Cadbury's. She now has a hotline that she can call at any time and get a restock of just tons of Cadbury's chocolate. I was like, oh my god, that's so amazing. Nathan says, love the movements subtle delays give you. I know, it's really, I enjoy the delays. You can overdo it, and to be honest, I've probably overdone it, so I'll probably strip it back a bit in a second, but we'll see. Jed says, out of my region, I'm afraid, Nathan, lol. And Nathan says, Jed, you could be the milk tray man. And Nathan says, a slap. Jed's laughing at you, which is nice. Nathan says, I don't know if I want to know what that is. It looks very sus just out of the shot. Haha. Am I sure? I don't know. Everything I do seems sus, I think. And Jed says, I'm loving this improvisation. Wow, where did I get that word from, lol? I'm not a big word person, lol. Me neither. I spend a very large amount of my time sitting here going, what what am I trying to say? Then using the wrong word and going, it's probably not that. And Nathan says, Bangra. Oh, I wish. Yeah, that could be dum. No, I need to try and keep a lid on it, which will become apparent when this is all done. David says, I remember when I ripped off the claps from We Will Rock You. You're not the only one, I must say. Now Queen is clapping in my track. Yeah, that's awesome. Simone says, I'm liking this. Thank you, Simone. I'm liking it too. It's quite fun. Ali says, hello, Ali. Oh, how are you? Hi, everyone. Almost missed it. I'll have to catch up with the recorded version. Yes, catch up. I mean, it's just a lot of me messing around, basically, but it's all good. Charlotte says, Nathan, I'm terrible at those time signatures. Clueless. It's one of those things you do just have to practice it, I guess. Hooked on Class says, this might be a daft question. I'm sure it's not. But do you still play Roaring Waters, and could I send you the album sleeve for autograph if possible? Yes. Do I still play Roaring Water? Not really, because there's no reason to. But I would, if I was with the lads, I would play it with them. Absolutely, it's like my favourite song of that album. And yes, I will sign your album sleeve if you send me an email. I'll put it in the thing actually. And all of you are welcome to email me at any time to just say hi. If you email me, and I will send you my address, and if you send it with a return envelope and stamped addressed envelope, I sound like one of those kids' TV programs, then I'll get that done for you. If you just send it over, I'll sign it and I'll send it back. So no worries there. Okay. And David says, aye. Nathan says, you alternate clap, Emily Dolan Davis. You red-ended slappy clappy thing. I don't understand what's happening. You alternate clap, Emily Dolan Davis. You red-ended slappy clappy thing. You're my typing today. You are alternative clap, Emily Dolan Davis. I still don't know what you're trying to say. I'm going to take it as a compliment. And then says, hi, Ali. Oh my God. I'll get it right at some point. Don't worry. It doesn't matter if you get it right. I'm still confused. I'm always confused. And Simone says, screenshot it. Yeah, just drop me an email anytime. Ali says, hey, back to you, Nathan. And Simone says, awesome, thank you so much. Charlotte says, eating my third packet of Wordits of the day. Do you mean Whatsits? That's lunch sorted. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. You just make me so happy. And Nathan, oh my God, I'm crying here. The thing you were playing with the red end. Oh, it's got a red end. Red end. I thought you were talking about like Red Dead Redemption. I was like, what is going on? I don't understand. Right. Your alternate clap. Your red-ended slappy clappy thing. Is this the thing that was out of shot that looked suspect? Now I understand. Ah! Honestly, I just think I'm constantly going crazy here, but what I'm also realising is that I'm in really, really good company, so I don't care. I'm happy. I'm a happy, clappy, red-ended chappy. All good. Goodness. Charlotte, what's it? I've got those spelling errors too, Nathan. And Ali says, Jed's just laughing at what in the world is going on. And Ali says, I'm so glad you showed it us. The thing with the red end that cleared up. I must watch my camera angles. Hold on. That's too far. But yeah, I should sit back. And I mean, I've just done it all now, so it's irrelevant. But jeez Louise, would you help a sister out, crying out loud? Honestly, you guys, I love you to pieces. All right, I'm just going to fix this end because I accidentally writted the hell out of it because that's my natural inclination. Retardando. That's not what it is. What is it? Retardando. It's an Italian word for slowing down. Just that. It's just. That's still. Yeah, cool, fine. My goodness, you guys. My goodness, I just can't even. You've honestly, I was thinking to myself. I was going, should I come live doing this? Because there's not a lot of context and it's probably going to be incredibly boring for people to watch this. But you know what? Just the last 4 minutes of conversation that we've just had has made my week, can I just say. And if it hadn't happened, I still would be so happy that I went live with you guys. But you guys rule. What can I say? Oh my god. Nathan says it's the way it just appeared and you started eating it. Honestly, I should go through with you what I have in this. There's a giant, this sounds awful, there's a giant green bucket under my desk, which is full of rubbish like that. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, whatever. Charlotte says, seems I came back at the right time. Good laughs all round. This chat and your energy is what we all need on a Tuesday. Nathan says, yes, retardando. Jed says, I'm so happy I join you. I join all you chaps and chaps. Says, I love the fun that goes on. Honestly, we're all a bit mad here and it helps. And Nathan says, oh no, it's the way. It's always fun and absolute pleasure. And Simone says, I know, I'm epic. Oh, jeez, you guys. Right, should we have one more listen through this? And then if I'm happy, I'm just going to send it off to the relevant people that I can't tell you about. It's like being part of, like, the men in black or the women in black. But yeah, let's have a listen. I'm probably going to mute some stuff at the end. They're loud, still loud. It sounds like clopping horses. I've just got to go for that last section again because that just was all over the shop. Right, So that the clappy, wood blocky, very suspect moment. I need it to be a more focused sound, I think. Context. I think that's what it is. Too much comes in at that moment. That's what it is. Yeah, cool. Cool, I like it. It's weird. I'm always a fan of weird. Right, what else is happening? Jed says, I can't stop laughing, so funny you lot. I am doing nothing. This is all you guys, not me. I'm just reacting. Ali says, love watching this process. What, the process of me slowly losing my mind, I feel like. Oh, let's turn this off. And Steve Schaefer's here. Hello, Steve Schaefer. It's been ages. How are you? Hey, thanks for the giggles. Much needed after a crappy day at work. Well, I'm glad that we can make you laugh through my ignorance, really. Ignorance and lack of awareness. I'm just glad that being my natural self can give people a laugh. Oh, my goodness. I am silly. It's fine. Simone says, so chuffed I found this channel. Yeah, we're glad to have you, Simone. It's lovely to have you here. Charlotte says, I got sleigh bells this week for our special project. Do you have them in your green box too? No, I don't, and I should. Whenever someone asks for sleigh bells, I panic slightly. So I have a tambourine that sort of sounds like sleigh bells, like enough that I can get away with it. So I need to also purchase some sleigh bells. That is on my list. My never-ending list of gear. No, I've gotten better, actually. I've gotten better. Anyway, right. I think I'm happy with this. Can I just say a massive thank you for being here. You have made my day, my week. It's always slightly strange sitting here, essentially in a room by myself talking to a screen, and then laughing my tits off but whilst being here alone in a room. It's the weirdest thing, but I absolutely love it. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being awesome as ever. I will be back, not this week, but next week, I think. I'm just saying that, but I don't even know. I'm definitely back on Monday talking about remote recording business stuff. So if you want help with your business, then join me on Monday. So, just look on my social media. It's everywhere. Look on my stories. That's the best place to find everything about when I'm next going to be live. I was thinking about doing a like an Ask Me Anything session on Thursday, like afternoon, around this sort of time. Well, 4 o'clock. If I were to do that, where should I do it? Because I feel like on here is our special space, if you know what I mean. So I was thinking about doing it on Instagram and seeing how that went. I used to do it on Facebook, you see, and that went down really well, but it's been a while. So maybe I should try on Facebook. I don't know. Maybe I'll try on Instagram this week, and maybe I'll try it on Facebook next week and see how it goes. But if you've got any preference, please let me know, because obviously I love you guys and I always love having you there, because it's like being with my friends and my family, you know. Sometimes it is literally being with my family, because sometimes Hannah's here as well, but you guys are absolutely my family too, as far as I'm concerned. So whether you like it or not, you're not getting rid of me. And oh yeah, thank you for all the love. You guys are awesome. And yeah, oh okay, so Nathan's saying Instagram. Well, there it is, Instagram. Instagram on Thursday, 4 o'clock, I think. I will put something out there. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to go and have red beans and rice, which is a New Orleans thing. And I made some the other day. It wasn't great, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, it's better than nothing. No, I'm sure it can be amazing. I just don't know how to make it yet properly. Anyway, love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Mwah. I'll see you guys later. All right, bye, bye, bye.